All right, everyone. So this is going to be about Bitcoin, video games, and online surveys. So we have been seeing a digital currency revolution ever since this era. The 2020s have popped up. The price of Bitcoin has gone up 1,000-fold. I have to be honest with you. Um, we're going to see a lot more NFTs. We're going to see a lot more things being played, and you're going to get paid some sort of digital currency in the future. Probably you're going to get paid for your artwork, even like just these small amounts, and it could go viral um just like YouTube. And it's incredible because you tell that to my grandfather, like in like the 1940s when he was growing up. You or actually no, he was an adult in the 40s, or like, okay, all right, you tell him that in like 1940 whatever, when even he's an adult by then. You tell him that, and they're like, that is not a real job. I'm working at Sims, being and hemming suits and measuring suits and all of that. Like, that is just like he would just not believe you that, oh yeah, my grandson's going to be making money playing video games. Like, it didn't make any sense. Now, I do think he would understand the fact that we would get to a different currency. Maybe he would have understood that credit cards were not invented in the 1940s, or not until the late 60s or early 70s. He did get to use some, and I even think he might have had a debit card at one point. I think as soon as they came out, he might have gotten one, or he was like using like charge cards or whatever. So if you tell him that later on in like the 80s and 90s, oh, we're going to get this new digital currency, uh, I think I might be able to explain it to him by that point, even though I wasn't alive in the 80s. But I think he could get that. But the concept of an NFT is brand new. I do think that we would, like, I mean, we were always paying for art, even over the internet. It's like, oh yeah, here's a picture of a fish swimming in Florida out on a lake, or Lake Okeechobee. Well, yeah, or something like, or like I made this pond, painted this uh, pond of fish, or whatever it was. It was, yeah, it's definitely insane to think about that you could just sell your artwork over the internet now as well. Online surveys. Let's talk online surveys. Now, online surveys have they haven't been necessarily my source of income. I'm using inbox dollars, trying to get to a certain threshold and meet certain qualifications every time, whether it's just answering survey questions and just playing games. I mean, we're already getting to the point of you're making money playing video games. Like I can make like 5 cents on like every 20 minutes playing. Like I know that's nothing right now, like making like, or making even like 50 cents an hour is nothing. But I say go for it at this point. Just go to an online survey thing, or like swag bucks or inbox dollars or whatever you're using, and just get paid in money, even if it's like 3 cents. I mean, that is better than nothing, because inflation is killing us right now. I don't but Okay, inflation is killing us right now. It is imperative that we increase our wealth, power, and influence Um, and it's gonna get difficult. I mean, we're gonna be facing some tough times ahead. And I don't say that lightly. I'm saying this to, help anyone who stumbles across this video, um, just along the way, and just help them get to a better place in their life. I really, really hope um, that I can at least help someone out as well with as much as I can. And I do think that having that second source or third source or seventh source of income is going to be important in the future, and we can definitely avoid some economic catastrophe if everyone is controlling the source of their income and teaching the next generation how to be uh, entrepreneurs, or at least have a source of income that they can control. That is going to make a difference for the world, and it's going to also make a difference, um, uh, in how we do things in the future, and 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 that's going to be, the greatest um, way to peace and prosperity is this digital revolution, and having a source of income that you can control and that is mobile in the future. Whew, man. Um, I don't know how we're necessarily the way we're going to be producing video games as well. 3D reality. We I definitely think at some point we're going to get into how Ready Player One was made. I do, and I honestly think we're going to see a Ready Player One future as well. But maybe not something like IOI with drones and people blowing each other up in Columbus, Ohio. I don't think we're going to be seeing that necessarily, but I think you're going to see more of the better effects from that future, but not. But if everyone has that option to get out of the slump, get out of the towers, that's just me being a little hyperbolic. Just get out of that poor, from those being poor and just ascending up much more quickly, having that, easier economic mobility to raise themselves up. You're not going to see that Orwellian part of Ready Player One if they can increase it easily as well. So I'm not going to say anything for certain on that, but I'm leaning more optimistically on that side, because more people will have a source of income that they can control, and we can definitely have, use it to buy things, and there's no limits on how long you can work, but yeah, and you can, and I do think there's still going to be physical jobs. You're going to need some laborers. You're going to need those plumbers in the future. You're going to need the electricians, welders, whatever. You're going to need those people, because if there people who are still going to be driving cars in the future, and they're, whether they're flying them or whether they're still on the ground, you know, just because we're going to be entering this oasis of video games and digital cryptocurrency, uh, it it's still going to be, that new, it's still going to be a new age. We're in the information age currently. We're going to be in the NFT age in maybe 10 years, maybe it's 5 years. Like, that is crazy to think about. But that'll do it for today. Let me know what you thought of this video. Please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then. Stay safe. Stay great. I'll talk to you then.